Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander around the back and lays it in. Nice. And the focus of both of these teams, offense. Doris, it's about putting points on the board in bunches.
BA, it seems to be a league-wide trend in many respects. There's so much conversation about how skilled these players are, the range shooting that you've got to deal with defensively. I think we've got to redefine the definition of good defense because these guys are so good.
Siakam, no good. Pass to Holmgren. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Well, Doris, Chet Holmgren was one of the more highly touted guys coming into the league in a long time.
He was, BA, and he has lived up to the billing. At that size, to be able to shoot the ball, put it on the deck, be a force at the rim defensively. But maybe his best attribute, he is a tough competitor.
Siakam outside. Inside. And stolen by Holmgren. Here's the break. Up ahead. Back to Wallace. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Two shots, two makes. Off to a good start.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
There's a screen by Turner.
I got him.
Halliburton looking over the floor. Shot clock at 6. Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Yep, count it.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Now here's Nembhard. Siakam for 3. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Here's Halliburton. And here's Nesmith. Pass to Turner. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Outside Nesmith. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Now into the lineup for the Thunder. Number 55, Isaiah Hartenstein.
And Williams has got the ball here for the Thunder. Outside for Dort. Oh, got a piece of it. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Pacers trail by 9. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He compliments. Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. I asked him specifically about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and what their defensive game plan is for him, and Coach said we have to be active, we have to keep him in front of us, and to try to limit his chances around the rim. Their offense really opens up when he's able to attack the basket, so let's see if the defense is up for the challenge. B.A.?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 6. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
You don't want to let them get into a rhythm from out there.
Outside for Dort. There's the three. And Toppin pulls it down. Pacers trail by 7. And here's Shepherd for 3. Another 3 for Indiana.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Pass to Hartenstein. That three's off the mark. And it's the Pacers with the ball. Mathurin with the ball. Takes a 3. And he buries his first look.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. There's a minute 26 left in the first quarter. Here's Caruso. And that time also a missed shot. Indiana trailing here. Haliburton outside. Back to Nesmith. Pass to Siakam. Just 5 to shoot. Shot is up. Got a piece of it. And so the ball out of bounds. Caruso touched it last. Here's Turner. No made baskets yet. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
He's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Pass to Nembhard. Fires for 3. The Thunder with the rebound. There's 31 seconds left in the first. Left side Joe. It's stolen by Haliburton. Now the Pacers on the move. 4-3. The shot by Nembhard, no good. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 10. From 18 feet away. And he can't get that one. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. He put together 10 points. In the quarter. Back after this. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Well, they found their offensive openings in the mid-range, and they continue to find ways to open up those jump shot opportunities.
Here's Nembhard. No good. That would have tied it. And certain guys are just solid with what they do. Doris, I think that applies to Andrew Nembhard.
Yeah, I think it does, B.A., because whenever he's out there, there's this steadying presence he brings. And that is while competing at a high level on the defensive end. His competitive toughness might be his best attribute.
Pacers trail by 3. Pass to Siakam. Now Haliburton. 6 on the shot clock. Haliburton attacks. Right side, Nesmith. Can't tie it up. That one misses.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. 10 points for him.
How about the reach of Miles Turner? He covers so much ground to come up with these blocks.
Now the Pacers on the move. Offensive rebound. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Thunder leading by 3. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
But Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a thirsty scorer, and if you concede the mid-range, he'll take it.
Here's Halliburton. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City from inside. Here's Wiggins. The rebound by Turner. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits." Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you. Good stuff there.
Assist from
Caruso with the bucket.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has such great synergy with his teammates.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Pass to Bryant. Three-pointer Mathurin. And once again, off the mark by Indiana.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
Here's Shepherd. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Toppin. And stolen by Holmgren. Here's Caruso. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle, he can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
And another miss by Oklahoma City. Pacers trail by 8. Here's Mathurin. The Pacers again can't hit. Caruso up top. 5 points in the game. Dort outside. Back to Holmgren. That's tipped. Pass to Caruso. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Mathurin. Caruso misses. And here's Indiana now. McConnell left side. Doris, not only is the Thunder roster full of young talent, They also have a ridiculous amount of draft capital.
BA, you've got to give a ton of credit to the front office. They've got multiple options going forward. Continue to draft and develop their talent, or perhaps use those picks to trade for a superstar you believe fits.
Good on the second one. Oklahoma City leading by 7. To the middle. The focus from Holmgren there.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Here's Shepard. No good on the shot. Good work defensively by Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Outside for Dort. The 3 is up. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Pacers.
Substitution on the court.
Pacers trail by 9. All right, Doris, where do you think Halliburton ranks among the NBA's best point guards?
Well, he's certainly, BA, got to be near the top of the list. Number one, his vision is absolutely tremendous. He can create on the fly. As importantly to me, it's his spirit and presence, the joy he brings to the game.
That free throw misses. That's off as well, so he misses both. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
And this is why Miles Turner is such a high percentage scorer. You combine length, athleticism, and basketball skills. Good luck with that defense.
Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. It's both from the stripe. Indiana trailing here. Here's Halliburton. Yet to see a basket. There's a screen by Turner. Pass to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. Turner. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
And so it's Oklahoma City closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Oklahoma City ball.
So it's Oklahoma City now. They've led by as much as 10. Williams from long range. The rebound by Tyrese Halliburton. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 7. And it's Halliburton. Gets it to go inside.
When Halliburton gets this close to the cup, he's got that little teardrop. Very tough to stop it.
Oh, and Turner with a block. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it.
Number 2.
Shot from the inbound. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Nembhard.
Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or a spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Oh, with the finesse, Halliburton.
Yeah, great work on the interior. Halliburton, easy work inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's picked up by Nembhard. Pacers trail by 5. To the paint. Here's Turner. Great D that time from Holmgren. And here are the Thunder now. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Dort. And so it's Indiana with it. To the inside. Here's Turner. Holmgren with the block. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Back to Halliburton. Nembhard outside. And there's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's his third foul so far.
First team foul.
Oklahoma City on D. Leading by 5. The shot by Nembhard, no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Indiana on offense. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Back to Siakam. Down low. Here's Turner. And he hammers it down right in the face of Jalen Williams.
Well, how about that length and explosiveness? Miles Turner in style. Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Nembhard, right side. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. Oklahoma City leading by 3. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Here's Holmgren, and the layup is good off the glass. Holmgren's got 9 points.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Then you know what to do. Show us your moves. Substitution on the court.
Pacers trail by 7. Now McConnell. Pass to Shepherd. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
Indiana shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. One thing about the Pacers, Doris, they can flat out score the basketball.
It is incredible to me, B.A., how infrequently the ball sticks. They play fast, whether in transition or in the half court. They make defenses work.
Williams' shot is good. And the Thunder lead by 7.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Indiana with a rebound. To the inside. Toppin. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
I think one thing that's clear with Obi Toppin is he has a drive to keep improving. He knows he's got some talent, but it's about the work you put in.
And he's good on the second. Dorsey, look at the youth on this Pacers roster. Plenty of upside moving forward.
Oh, B.A., there is no doubt one of the strengths of this team is the chemistry of the young pieces you just referenced. And remember, this group plays a unique style, the fastest pace in the league, one of the most dangerous offenses in the league. A ton of fun to watch this Pacers roster play together.
Now here's McConnell. Shot clock at 5. Toppin's shot is off. There's a minute 26 left in the third quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got it. His 9th make out of 15 tries.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your tap shoes ready. Especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. And some changes here for the Pacers. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Pass to Turner. Halliburton with the ball. Dort defending. They double-team Halliburton. Now here's Siakam. From outside the arc. Nails it from 3. Siakam's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
This is a guy with size and range. You cannot let Pascal Siakam get those kinds of looks from deep.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
A nice shot by Halliburton.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Here's Williams. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. And the Thunder lead by 9.
Oh, what a mid-air adjustment. You know, he had to alter his release point, but didn't let it throw off the shot.
Back to Dort. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Thunder. He's been lighting it up tonight. 24 points. We'll be back in a moment. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Dort outside. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Tyrese Halliburton. Pacers trail by 9. Pass to Turner. Siakam looking it over. There's a screen by Turner. Siakam with it, and it's Dort picking him up. That one falls.
Yeah, Pascal Siakam now with a tighter handle, now can manipulate the defense as that guy dictating action in pick and roll play.
Halliburton with some nice D. It's tipped. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Nesmith. Wallace. It's rebounded by Indiana. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Boy, what a clever decision there by Pascal Siakam. Sticks with the shot and wins a trip to the free throw line.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Oklahoma City?
Well, they found success off the drive, creating a lot of buckets by getting into the teeth of the defense.
And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
For three, Mathurin. Thunder leading by 5. Williams from long range. Fires in the triple.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. And Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Driving in. And Toppin pulls it down. To the paint. Here's Shepherd. Yes, sir. And it's Bryant picking up the assist.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Outside for Dort. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the triple.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Pass to Shepherd. McConnell outside. Holmgren with the block. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. From outside, off the mark. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. McConnell from outside. Hits the trifecta.
He could have gone straight to the hole, but they'll take that three.
Pass to Wallace. Fires the three. And Bryant pulls it down.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed. Toppin embraces the challenge unafraid in the big moment.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Indiana trailing here. Mathurin with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. And Bryant gets it to go.
Talk about composure. Thomas Bryant under duress, no problem.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. The Thunder making a switch here. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle.
Here are your Indiana Pacers.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Wallace. And he can't stop the run as that one misses. And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Pacers. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Nembhard with it. Fires from deep. Drains the triple. And it's a 4-point Pacer lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
From Miles Turner. A technical foul has been called on the Thunder.
And the free throw, no good.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
Now here's Neesmith. Back to Halliburton. The dive for the ball. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Now the Pacers with it. They're on an 18-3 run. 6 to shoot. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Over to the wing. From deep, Holmgren.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Back to Halliburton. Lets it fly. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wallace. Three-pointer off the mark.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Trying here to put the game out of reach.
And that's why it's important to play this one smart.
Siakam. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Third team foul. At the line for the Pacers.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Oh, he's clobbered, and he'll get 3 shots at the line. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And the first of 3, missing that time. That's a tough one to miss. He's got 2 more chances now. He makes the second free throw, and that stretches their lead to 8. And he cannot get the third one to drop, going just 1 for 3. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. There's 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
2 shots. Tyrese Halliburton.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And so the Pacers take the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Alan. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. And it's the Pacers to start out. Pass to Turner. Outside for Halliburton. The three-pointer off the mark. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Now here's Siakam. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Right side, Williams. Pass to Holmgren. From outside, off the mark. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I asked him specifically about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and what their defensive game plan is for him, and Coach said we have to be active, we have to keep him in front of us, and to try to limit his chances around the rim. Their offense really opens up when he's able to attack the basket, so let's see if the defense is up for the challenge. BA?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Dort. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 6. And slam. Jump. By Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, at 6'6", SGA absolutely has the size to get up there and throw it down.
Inside. And stolen by Hartenstein. Here's Williams. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Nembhard outside. Out to the right wing. Pass to Turner. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Smart bucket by Turner. Use your length and score it in close.
Top of the key. Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Halliburton no good.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Now here's Dort to the middle. Here's Hartenstein. The kick out to Williams. Fires the three. Indiana with a rebound.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Thunder with a lead. Some room here for Dort. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Well, the size and skill of Dort is pretty unique. He can be really effective at any position on the floor.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Turner with the block.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable.
Siakam, that's good.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses from short range. Pass to Turner. And stolen by Holmgren. And here's Hartenstein. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Nembhard outside. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
1:07 left in the first quarter. Pass to Holmgren. The rebound by Turner. Indiana trailing here. Siakam in the post. Over Williams. And that one's long. Here's Oklahoma City now. Oh, stolen by Turner. Halliburton with the ball. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Pass to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. 14 feet away. The Thunder with the rebound.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Here's Halliburton. Still without a bucket. The Pacers again can't hit. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And that does it for the first quarter. Oklahoma City ahead. Up 4. Let's take...
The Thunder, 11.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, D.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks. Yeah, this is how impactful Mathurin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
Outside Mitchell. It's Dort on the wing. Three-pointer, no good. Pacers trail by 5. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. The kick out to Wiggins. Fires the three. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Pass to Toppin. Back to Mathurin. Outside for McConnell. Outside Mathurin. Just 5 to shoot. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Indiana shooting their first free throw of the contest.
First personal foul.
Well, Brent, there's some players who never stop talking trash on the court. Was that distracting to you?
Not really, B.A. That's kind of the fun part of the game when somebody's trying to get under your skin a little bit. If it's not just playing defense and it comes with a little chit-chat, it sometimes draws your attention and makes you focus a little bit more. Dort showing a little bit of touch there and gets aggressive off the dribble.
McConnell with it. Still no points. To the inside. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Shepard. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Substitution on the court.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Ooh, Shea showing no fear inside.
He's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
Pass to Bryant. Here's Shepard. There's a screen by Toppin. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Shepard missing. Thunder leading by 6. To the paint. Here's Toppin. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball.
Substitution on the court.
Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good that time. And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, and he plays the entire game coming at any defense that people throw at him.
Yeah, it's certainly room for growth from Holmgren in the mid-range. But good to see him taking the shot rather than passing on it.
And Indiana misses again.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Pacers trail by 8. Pass to Turner. Halliburton right side. Kicks it out to Siakam. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Siakam's got 5 points.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
On target from range.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Too easy for Turner. The defense has to put up more of a fight around the rim.
Now Holmgren. He's guarded by Nembhard. Here's Jang. And he throws it down with one hand.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Kicks it out to Siakam. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
It's one of the best three-point shooters. You've got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 5. Siakam for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Never dialed back. SGA determined on the finish.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Thunder leading by 8. Left side Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Free throw good. Halliburton.
You know, young players who come into the league, you want to see if they can bring it every night. Halliburton has certainly fit that bill.
Over to the wing. Here's Siakam. Rejected by Holmgren. These are his first free throws of the game.
Pascal Siakam, 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw is good. Here's Oklahoma City now. 6-point lead. Williams in the post. Excellent D there from Siakam. Halliburton outside. The Pacers again can't hit.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. The 3. The Pacers pull it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere. And that was just moving the ball quickly, and he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Down low. Here's Turner. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on Jalen Williams. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. The drive by Dort. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. From undrafted to a key rotational player, Lou Dort's story is definitely inspirational, Brent.
This guy has worked so hard to make himself into an NBA player. But I will tell you this, B.A., he's never not believed that he wasn't one. And Luguentz Dort continues to make improvements, and the guys on the team love the way he approaches it.
Pass to Siakam. Great D that time from Holmgren. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Williams from long range. Turner inside. And then Turner with the dunk.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers in 2015 for much of his career with the team. He's endured the trade rumors. He said, "I've still got PTSD from that, but I wanted to be here in Indy." And last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him an extension and a raise. Brian, he is locked in as their starting center.
Yeah, it would appear so, Allie. Thank you. Dort for three. Sends it home from three-point land. Dort's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, if you're looking for a 3-and-D player, Dort plays D, and there's your three.
Siakam outside. Pass to Turner. Fires from deep. Williams grabs the board. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. 7-point differential. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. From downtown. The rebound by Nesmith. Now here's Siakam. He's covered by Holmgren. Siakam, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Here's Williams. Oh, he tried to double clutch on that dunk and couldn't get it down. Siakam, right side. Can't hit from in close. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 10 points for him. From deep, Holmgren. Oh, the long ball from Holmgren.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Halliburton misses. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams from long range. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They're pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Substitution on the court.
1:57 left in the third. Pass to Mathurin. They need this. And he can't get that one. Good work defensively by Caruso. From deep. It's rebounded by Indiana. Mathurin with the ball. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Oklahoma City leading by 13. And here's Caruso outside. The rebound by Shepherd. Over Dort. The Pacers again can't hit.
That was some very intimidating, aggressive defense that really helped alter that shot.
Oh, and Bryant with the block.
All the length of Thomas Bryant involved in that block.
Three-pointer. The shot, no good. Caruso, left side. Can't connect from short range.
Oklahoma City foul. Alex Caruso.
Indiana shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. And that one misses. And last season, Britt, many believe that SGA was deserving of the MVP award.
Well, he made such a strong case, B.A. I mean, finishing in the top 3, that is remarkable. He led that young Thunder team, again, to the #1 seed in the Western Conference and averaged 36-5. He also led the league at 2 steals per game. What a season.
For the Pacers, TJ.
And he sinks the second. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on an 11-3 run. Here's Williams. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Thomas Bryant.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Oklahoma City shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. And Williams drops them both. Pacers trail by 14. Here's Halliburton. Pass to Nesmith. Back to Halliburton. 5 to shoot. Inside. Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Great decision from Tyrese Halliburton. Understands when he should look to set up his guy.
Outside, Williams. And here's Caruso outside. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Oklahoma City ahead.
43.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's McConnell. To the middle. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Thunder.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And he can't hit the second. Thunder leading by 11. The three from Mitchell. And Toppin pulls it down. Here's Mathurin. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Here's Caruso. That one doesn't drop. They've got a chance here to cut the deficit to within 10. To the inside. Bryant. That one goes. Count it.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
McConnell with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Bryant. Shoots over Wiggins. Bryant, no good. On the wing, Caruso. Indiana with a rebound. Here's Shepherd. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And it's Caruso on the take. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Assisted.
And the Thunder lead by 11.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Here's McConnell. Mitchell grabs a miss. Launches a three. Wallace misses. Indiana on offense. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Out of bounds. It'll be Thunder ball. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander slices in for a bucket.
And you just see that burst. Gilgeous-Alexander, hard to catch him once he gets that first step.
Here's McConnell. And there's the drive. And the bucket is good.
And I absolutely love the attack mentality, even with the bigger defender on him.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
On the wing, Mathurin. McConnell outside. To the paint. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's on Isaiah Hartenstein.
Second team foul.
And Toppin just going right through the defense that time to earn a couple.
Obi Toppin.
Good on the second one. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. And they'd love to cut this deficit down to single digits. The three. And Indiana misses again. And Holmgren's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They've led by as many as 14. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Pacers trail by 10. Here's Halliburton. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
And Halliburton processes.
Looking to get back on track. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Third team foul.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. From deep. Dort grabs the miss. Oklahoma City leading by 10. And Turner with the block. Here's Nesmith. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Nesmith's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
To the wing, right side. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. Here's Siakam. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And just a straight baller move from Siakam. I mean, shrugging off the coverage and keeping his focus on that basket.
Dort for three. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. Pacers trail by 6. Here's Halliburton. Ooh, Halliburton with the tough floater.
And Halliburton looks absolutely unfazed by the moment.
That shot off. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Indiana on offense. They're on a 14-6 run.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Pass to Hartenstein. Inside. Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Nesmith with it. On the clock. Here's Halliburton. Off target from the wing. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup is good. And the Thunder lead by 6.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
Oh, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Count it.
Gilgeous-Alexander, assisted by Chet Holmgren.
Knocked loose. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. And so it's Oklahoma City winning this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So alongside Grant Hipp.